I bet you saw in the last video that we have this auth service login user here with that email, and we have that here too, and we can definitely simplify that, right? So that we make it definitely way more maintainable. So let's go ahead and create a private login method, right? So this .auth service is exactly doing the same, right? So let's copy that line of code, let's paste it in here so that we have it like this now. Login, this auth service login user email, and exactly doing that. So instead of calling it here, just the same code, we can simply say this.login, then add a comma for console error logging. Now for sure we have to adjust the formatting here now. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Now that should work fine. And again, we can also do that here. Passenger exists, login in now. Can go ahead and simply call this.login here too. So if you paid enough attention the last time, you will know that this now will fail. If you don't remember that, it's absolutely no problem, because here's really a lot of stuff to learn, right? So let's start the application and take a look why this is failing. So let's try to log in here. And when I click on login, you can see that we don't have the information about the user is logged in, so we don't receive anything here. What we have to do is we have to take that private login method right here and change it so that it is an arrow function instead, to keep track of the keyword this, right? Only that way we can use the auth service. So if we don't do that, the auth service will not be available for us, right? This is because of TypeScript. And to be more specific, the reason is because the indication context is set at the timing of defining a function. Now, I wrote that in lowercase here because it is sort of a variable right now, right? Let's do this here too. So everything is now in lowercase, that looks fine. And now listen carefully. So in C#, you have this keyword here. So this is always referring to an instance, for example. Now in JavaScript, or TypeScript, at least TypeScript will be converted to JavaScript, so TypeScript is sort of JavaScript. This can also be a method or a function, for example. In this simple scenario here, the keyword this is not referring to the instance of the register passenger component, like it would be in C#. Instead, this is referring to the arrow function that we're creating. Now, the arrow function here inside of our subscribe call, you can see that if I hold the cursor above it, function void, right? So the arrow function here does not know any login because login is inside of the component. So if we want to go ahead and call login from the subscribe here, we go ahead, remove the arrow function just like this. And now this keyword here is again referring to the class. So to the component, and now again he knows login. We also have to do this here. You can see the arrow function, and this will be referred to the arrow function. So this means this arrow function and then call login, but this arrow function doesn't have login. So again, we remove the arrow function, just like that, remove the curly braces and simply call this login. For now we can get rid of the console log right here. Okay. Now we can save it and try it out. So at our page with everything filled out, let me click on login, and you can see login the user with email yannick@test.com again. So now it's working. As I said, keep that one sentence now in mind. In C#, the keyword this is referring always an instance or at least a specific class. But in JavaScript and TypeScript, the keyword this can also be related to a function. Now it's time to really implement that page logically into our application. Because right now we came here just by /register passenger. We should now go ahead and once we click login, redirect automatically to search flights. Great, so see you in the next video.